Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. And this movie came out in 1986, and it's once again directed by Toby Hooper. I enjoyed this movie. I haven't seen any of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre sequels. I've seen everything that was either a remake, prequel, or whatever alternate timeline thing. All those movies from 2003 all the way up until now. And the only ones I haven't seen are the sequels to the original film, those being 2, 3, and 4. And this one I enjoyed. I had fun with it. Was I scared by anything? No. But I feel as though that's more forgiving in this movie because it's trying to be a few different things. It's not just trying to be a horror movie, it's also trying to be a comedy. And it's very goofy, very campy. And one of my favorite parts about this movie is Dennis Hopper. He's hilarious in this movie. Like every scene with him, he was just making me love it even more. And this movie is well shot throughout, for the most part. There's a couple editing choices and a couple of close-ups that don't really work for me, mostly when a character is falling. Like I just feel as though it could have been shown better. But in this movie, it's kind of sloppy and had some room for improvement for sure. And there's a lot of callbacks to the first film in this movie. And I feel as though this movie's different enough that it's able to justify its own existence, and you can call it something that's not just the first movie. The Sawyer family characters I still like. They're really fun to watch, and I did like seeing Leatherface in this movie. He's pretty funny in it, and I especially liked it whenever he's just standing still. He's like moving his feet back and forth, and I don't even know what he's doing, really. But it's pretty funny to watch, if you ask me. I thoroughly enjoyed the tone of the film. I also liked the music in the movie, and it wasn't so distracting that it pulled me out of the experience. And I did like the comedy overall. Like, I was laughing whenever it was trying to be funny, which is not in every scene, but whenever it tries to do that, it works. The movie was thoroughly entertaining, and the second half is my favorite part about the movie. Despite some criticisms that I do have, I do feel as though the second half of the movie was more engaging for me than the first half. The opening kill of the movie, which is basically in every horror movie, could have been handled better, and it is a little too much for a movie like this. Like, I can't describe it because I don't want to spoil anything, but the way that they talk about it, it's like, okay, the car was going 90 miles per hour and all this happened. I was like, really? I don't believe that for a second. And whenever this movie tries to be the original film, it doesn't capture it nearly as well. Mostly because I have seen the original film somewhat recently, within the past couple of weeks. And had I not seen that, I would have assumed that, yeah, this is good on its own, but comparing it, it's like, yeah, I can say for sure that it's not nearly as scary and effective as the first movie was, and it's not necessarily trying to recapture everything that the first movie tried to do, because it's not shot on 16 millimeter just by the look of the film, and it's just trying to be its own thing, for sure. But with it not being scary at all, and with it being attached to a horror movie, and it just kind of feels like a missed opportunity for it to be only funny but not really scary when it's trying to be scary. And that's about all I have to say about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I liked it. It was enjoyable. I'll rewatch it again at some point. I would recommend that you check it out. Just keep in mind it's not as good as the first movie. It's very goofy and at points over the top, but I don't mind that about the film. So as of now, out of all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres that I've seen, I can say that there are 2 good movies in this franchise. 2 funny bad movies, and the rest are really boring or just not really something that I care to revisit. So check this movie out whenever you get the chance, and with all that being said, I'm going to give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and my social media links. They will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Boy Kills World. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.